金钱永不眠，九哥讲美股。大家好，我是九哥团队的朱迪。今天晚上呢，由我来给大家讲讲今天的盘面。是这样，就是今天晚上我们除了看多比特币的大反弹之外，我们还高度的看好英伟达，还有苹果这两个巨头的反弹。苹果的业绩出来了，非常劲爆，一会儿给大家解读一下。那么咱们今天盘前非常开心的哪一点呢？就是咱们这几天连续提示的存储板块迎来了一个爆发式的业绩，这一点是盘后公布的大家都知道现在是财报季，弄不好呢就是踩雷，但是弄得好，做的赌对了呢，那就是财富的爆发式的增长咱们看一下西部数据咱们天天提的这个西部数据的业绩咱们大概看一下那么恭喜大家配置西部数据的这个业绩大幅增长在10月31号，所以说呢，它这个今天西部数据WDC 会有一个很好的涨幅那么关于苹果呢，咱们也要看一下大家一定要深刻的理解苹果。那么苹果电话会我们简单的解读一下因为这个信息呢已经有点滞后了因为咱们最近一直从苹果17那位妹子那位美女她就说的非常好，你买苹果17自己睡觉你只抱着苹果17，但是你要把苹果17送给我，你可以抱着我和没苹果17一起睡觉那个节目咱前几天大家应该都看到，印象深刻那苹果电话会预计将史上最强 iPhone 记录，大幅增加 AI 研发投资。大家知道这个苹果远落后于其他巨头在人工智能行业的这个步伐，所以这一点呢，对于苹果来说是个很好的预期。我们相信苹果能够后期赶上来。如果苹果的基因以我们长期跟踪它，我们相信它会追赶。那关于英伟达也是英伟达这么好的业绩老黄现在过得非常舒服现在老黄去了韩国然后所以说呢，我们非常开心的看到今天晚上还是能够迎来一个美股的反弹，但是力度有多大？说实话，现在一点都看不出来我们认为英伟达包括苹果应该是有一个很好的反弹，但是现在难题就在于能不能保持冲高，继续冲高，收盘的时候还新高，这个还真不知道是不是会迎来冲高回落，这种可能性也是有的。因为最近这个经济形势这个巨头们公布好的这个业绩之后，也有的巨头陷入了一个这叫不是很好的一个局面包括亚马逊，大家都看到了它的裁员，对吧？裁员那么多为什么减本增效呢？那肯定是有原因的。那么接下来我们就看两个小视频给大家看看。我特别羡慕这位美女陪着黄仁勋老黄吃饭的这位美女，她看她的黄仁勋的眼神真的我认为能够载入史册剩下的咱们交给时间大家一起看一下。
Shut the fuck up. Here we go, satellite radio, y'all get hit with the boom.
How do you know what's the right direction? You know, ultimately it comes down to taste. It comes down to taste. It comes down to trying to expose yourself to the best things that humans have done, and then try to bring those things in to what you're doing. I mean, Picasso had a saying, he said, good artists copy, great artists steal. And we have, always been shameless about stealing great ideas. And I think part of what made the Macintosh great was that the people working on it were musicians and poets and artists and zoologists and historians who also happened to be the best computer scientists in the world. But if it hadn't been for computer science, these people would have all been, doing amazing things in life in other fields. And they brought with them, we all brought to this effort a very liberal arts sort of air, a very liberal arts attitude that we wanted to pull in the best that we saw in these other fields into this field. And I don't think you get that if you are very narrow.
One of the questions I asked everyone in the series was, are you a hippie or a nerd?
Well, if I had to pick one of those two, I'm clearly a hippie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
all the people I work with were clearly in that category too.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, why? I mean, is it you seek out hippies, or they are attracted to you?
Well, ask yourself, what is a hippie? I mean, this isn't a word that has a lot of connotations, but to me, because I grew up, remember that the 60s happened in the early 70s, right? So we have to remember that. And that's sort of when I came of age. So I saw a lot of this. And, a lot of it happened right in our backyard here. So, to me, the spark of that was that there was something beyond sort of what you see every day. There's something going on here in life beyond just a job and a family and 2 cars in the garage and a career. There's something more going on. There's another side of the coin that we don't talk about much, and we experience it when there's gaps, when we kind of just aren't really, when everything's not ordered and perfect, when there's kind of a gap, you experience this inrush of something. And a lot of people have set off throughout history to find out what that was. Whether it's Thoreau or whether it's, some Indian mystics or whatever it might be. And the hippie movement got a little bit of that, and they wanted to find out what that was about, and that life wasn't about what they saw their parents do. And of course the pendulum swung too far the other way, and it was crazy, but there was a germ of something there. And it's the same thing that causes people to want to be poets instead of bankers, And I think that's a wonderful thing. And I think that same spirit can be put into products. And those products can be manufactured and given to people, and they can sense that spirit. And if you talk to people that use the Macintosh, they love it. And you don't hear people loving products very often, really. But you could feel it in there. There was something really wonderful there. So I don't think that most of the really best people that I've worked with have worked with computers for the sake of working with computers. They've worked with computers because they are the medium that is best capable of transmitting some feeling that you have, that you want to share with other people. Does that make any sense to you?
Oh, yeah.
And before they invented these things, all these people would have done other things. But computers were invented. They did come along, and all these people did get interested in school or before school, and said, hey, this is the medium that I think I can say something in.